This one here, I think the potty people are from Studio Calico. Same, these from a previous, from my stash. And that, I believe it's a boat bunny. The boy collection, and the washi tape was also from my stash. I don't know how zoomed in I am. Hopefully you can see everything. I just got my tripod today, so just thought I'd try it out. This page here, Lady Liberty, this is from my stash. This was from a previous kit. I think everything else was from, and then the twine is from my stash. This paper here, I had none left to show. This paper here, I had none left. This was inspired by a class at two-piece, I believe it's 2013 and 2013. So that washi's from my stash. I did use all the chipboard bubbles that they had. I used them all. I got my journaling tucked away here. What I did, I saw Mercy do a page on the Flatiron Building, and we were in New York this summer also, and I thought, what a great idea. I could do a page on every place that we were at and kind of do the history on the place, so that's what I did. So that's sort of a summary of what we saw in New York. That was just on our walk. This was at Central Park. That too, this is from my stash, that tag. That was from the kit, this is from my stash. A lot of times I'd get to pages and I'd have leftovers and I'd just kind of say, hey, those two look good together, and that's how the pages got started. We were also about 10-15 minutes from a shopping outlets that had over 220 stores, so the kids did enjoy going there and shopping. I think everything's from the kit except for the stars, wood veneer stars, and the doily. But they're both from Studio Calico. And this page here, I think everything's, that was from the kit, maybe the previous kit, the red tag, and then these were the extra, the tags you could buy from Studio Calico. That's the stamp that I just stamped out and cut out. I sure hope, guys, it's not too shaky. Not used with the angle. And so this, I got the idea from Mercy Tiara. I used a couple of those chipboard, covered them with washi. This is from my stash. This is from the previous kit. I believe this was from this kit, and then just again just wood veneer from my kit. The thickers were from also from my stash. Sorry, not my kit, my stash. And then Lady Liberty, we were in Central Park, and they have these people all over dressed in different characters, I guess, of New York, and so there was this guy, we believe, that was dressed as Lady Liberty. And once we got home and saw the picture, it was really funny because my husband's wearing his Canadian shirt, and he's making him wear the American flag, so we thought that was pretty funny. recommend that too. I think there I only have one color of Glimmer Glaze. Here pretty much everything is from the kit. It says, I took the little key, I think that was from a previous kit. And with a little key said hello, and then I just put little friend. We were walking in Central Park and we saw these little turtles swimming, so the kids stayed there for about 45 minutes trying to touch the turtles. And the wood veneer, I just colored them with some ink. The turtle dies are from MFT dies. And I did use some splatter, and it was October Afternoon, or maybe it was Studio Calico Mist. I'm not really sure which one. See the difference, how it kind of spreads? With the Glimmer Glaze, it doesn't do that, but I don't mind that look either. It's just, I know if there's a lot of elements on my page that are kind of glossy, then I don't have to worry about it not drying or spreading like that. This one here, I was almost at the end of all my pages, so I kind of dug into my own stash and got the Darling Deer paper, and it's on the World Trade Center Memorial that they're rebuilding it in the little stamp set. Don't know if it was from the kit or from my stash. Anyway, it says that never ever forget this, and I have the journaling tucked away here. And I have a cluster on the bottom. I used some of those. Never thought I would use those, but I do like them now. See the camera? It has some of that Glimmer Glaze, and it's just on there. It doesn't smudge, doesn't come off. And then this one here, I also saw this on 2Piece. I believe it's Scrap Your Stash maybe. And she had done one like this, but she had left all the tails on it, and I just cut mine in a perfect square. And but it's a good way to get rid of all your scraps of paper. And I think I'll be doing something like this every month. It kind of shows all the papers, and I mean, I'll do different shapes and stuff, but I thought that turned out pretty cool. And these are the mistable stars from Studio Calico, and wood veneer stars. And this was from my stash. The letters were Heidi Swap from a few months ago from the kit. My daughter had gone to a competition in Niagara Falls, and I had gone with her. So there's a page on that. Sorry about all the glare. MFT die. That was from my stash. The little stars, I believe, came in a previous kit, or maybe it was this kit, and these letters too. Was this kit or previous kit? And this came from my Project Life cards. See the mist here? It was hours after, and I came and touched the page and it smudged. If it was the Glimmer Glaze, it wouldn't have smudged. It would have dried in a perfect little circle. And this one here is sitting pretty. That was on our adventure in Niagara Falls. I just took, I'd cut this actually for another page, and it was sitting on my desk, and I thought it was really cute, so I just cut around it and put a backing and foam tape behind it. Just a little bit of decoration. I took one of those tickets from the previous kit, and I cut it in half and put some on top, some on the bottom. And then for the journaling, I used one of those Instagrams, the washies from my kit, and the camera, I cut it from the KM memory. And that brad was from the Midway collection. It was in a kit either last month or the month before, and the twine is from my kit, my stash. This one here, I was really getting low on my papers, so I thought I'd do, I took my Sizzix dies, which is the hexagon, and I just cut a whole bunch of papers, and then I just put them on the page like that. And that tag is from my stash, and it had, I just cut it off there, it had the word life cut out, and actually I put it on another page coming up. And that number 2 is the only 2 that I used from those brads that we got, so the rest of them are unused. Actually today I used it on another page, my second one with the January kit. So I used some of those arrows that we got in our kit, and those were from the Simple Stories, Little Letters. Okay, this one here, round and round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. It's about the big Ferris wheel that they have in Niagara Falls. I used some washi from my stash, doily from my stash. Oops, that's not glued down. And then the little tweets from Studio Calico, and with some twine. And it was really, that's not a full sheet, that was literally like little slivers of paper, and I just kind of put them together. If you can see here, like, there's actually a division here because I didn't have big pieces. All I had was little pieces, but I wanted to give the illusion that it was a big sheet of paper. Another little birdie down here. And the 22nd page, I want to do a page on my grandson, the day that we found out that we were, or that she was going to have a boy. So I used that MFT die again. Little label with the star and a picture of the ultrasound and the heartbeat. And then I put it's a boy, and then the date that we found out. And that's where I put the bottom of that tag that I cut off, life, and I put it here. And in the journaling, I kind of talked about that we found out it was a boy and the few names that my daughter was considering naming. So now that he's born, I can go and kind of circle the name that she chose. Anyway, hopefully this isn't too long. I'll be doing another one for the November and October. I know it's kind of late, but I figure at least it's out there, so if some people can get a little bit of inspiration, I'll be glad. If you have any comments or questions, just leave a comment. Thanks, bye.